Hello and welcome to semi-finals day of Match Race France. We're sailing offshore just off the coast of Marseille on the Mediterranean Sea for the sixth stage of the Alpari World Match Racing Tour 2012. We started the day with 4 skippers in contention, but now we have 2 finalists. But before I reveal who those are, let's recap today's racing, starting with a key flight between the leader of the qualifying round, Laurie Jury, and Match Race France debutant, Will Tiller.
There we can see the actual boats in the race. Ooh, so Laurie Jury there, I think
he could have done more.
Me too. I think he's certainly at risk. There we go, the umpire's agreeing. So penalty on Jury, so, and arguably it's a pretty unforced error that by Laurie Jury. I wasn't quite sure what his game was. William Tiller is early and he has nowhere to go. He has no way of bearing down further into the starting area to burn time. I think he's going to try and sail around the boat. Now, how is Jury going to deal with this? 20 seconds to go. Laurie Jury comes down. He's just going to go for the start. He needs to focus on his own boat here and his own timing.
Wait right down.
Now, will William Tiller have the time to get around the boat and make a start?
Yeah,
5 seconds.
Looks really good for Tiller.
So perfectly timed by William Tiller.
Yeah.
Just led in. He knew he was early. So there we see the shot across the 2. Pari bows. William Tiller versus Laurie Jury. Still neck and neck between these 2. Okay, so
2, 1, second. Straight to the hoist.
there we can see the discussion there between Laurie Jury and his team. I think they managed to extend out a little bit in that chop, and then they just changed their plan. We're going to go expansive, we're going to sail as fast as we can, try and get down to the bottom and have enough time to be able to do the penalty. We're going to see the spinnakers coming down, the jibs go back up.
Going for pace, Harry. Coming up, fast. Nah, coming down.
So Laurie Jury coming up, William Tiller's trying for the roll. He's back down again. They twist and they turn. Laurie Jury right now has William Tiller exactly where he wants him. He has to now sail down and past that committee boat and then turn back up and try and complete that tack. Tack back.
Full tack.
So here we go.
Wait down here, boys, in 2, 1, and up.
Laurie Jury has to tack. He's missed an opportunity there.
Attacking back here, boys.
Catch
him.
Way on, he couldn't do anything.
Second
Laurie Jury just got a little slow.
Starboard! 2, 1,
Laurie Jury's got it all on here.
Yeah, full pace. Right
William
on the
Tiller.
Go on, hoist.
is faster, and he's sailing over the top of Laurie Jury. Laurie Jury is in pieces here. I think he may even hit the committee boat. So William Tiller manages to dominate that exchange between these two young New Zealand skippers and defeats Laurie Jury in a second match.
Will Tiller took that flight and he went on to win the next as well, and was the first skipper confirmed as a finalist here for Match Race France in Marseille. Well, our race commentator for all of today's racing joins me now, former double world champion Simon Shaw. Simon, what did you make of Will Tiller's sailing? I mean, he's going to be in the final here for the very first time.
I mean, not just the final. I'm not sure if that's not the first time Will Tiller's made a semi-final, if not the quarters as well. So an amazing performance from him. You know, compared to his performance in Korea, he was way more solid all the way around the course, and you know, absolutely demolished Laurie Jury, to be honest with you. So I was really impressed with all aspects of their game, how they were sailing the boat, their strategy, how they were communicating, and their approach to the whole day, really.
And how pleased should he be making a final on the Alpari World Match Racing Tour, just to sum up the level of sailing here for match racing?
I mean, my take on it is they're very ambitious, and you know, they'll be there going, yeah, right, we're in it, we got to where we deserve to be, and for me, I think they should be really pleased where they are. It's a great performance. They sailed well. They've been pushing very hard all year. I've been, you know, following their progress through Twitter and Facebook and the like, and they're competing all over the world at all kinds of Alpari Tour, great events, the grade 1s, the grade 2s, racing every week, giving it everything. And you know, I think this their final breakthrough into a final and perhaps further.
Well, we're yet to reveal the winner of the other semi-final in this evening's show, but whether it be Keith Swinton or Ian Williams, which we'll show shortly, both of them have had wins on this tour. Of course, Ian Williams more prolifically, but either would be a real contest for Will Tiller, wouldn't it?
Oh, no question. I mean, I think everyone in this Final Four, everyone at this regatta is actually sailed very strongly, and really whoever Will Tiller ends up facing, you know, he'll have it all to do.
Thank you very much, Simon, for joining us. Well, on to the other semi-final, which saw current world champion Ian Williams go up against the recently crowned King of the Mountain for the St Moritz match race, Keith Swinton. And of course, he had some momentum going into this semi-final, but he found himself 2-0 down very early on. Would he be packing up and going home? I don't think he was quite ready to give in. Let's see how the third flight unfolded.
Right, we're good. He hasn't got it. Whoa! What's he doing?
Oh, collisions galore here in Match Race France. Keith Swinton comes back and engages Ian Williams. Now, did Keith Swinton have the time and opportunity to get back and turn him down? And we can see there the yellow flag on the umpires, that indicating that Keith Swinton clutching at straws, engaging with, didn't have it, and a penalty on the young Australian. So disaster strikes in the pre-start. Keith Swinton has that bias end.
This is it.
Williams is up to speed and charging, and that
again,
important penalty on Swinton.
Okay. I think we've got to go. Here we go, tacking.
So Keith Swinton forcing Williams to tack off straight away. But he has the right-hand side and he has that penalty advantage. So first blood to Williams. Keith Swinton do his penalty, and there he goes. There's the penalty. So he's turning round. There's the turn. So it's a jibe on the beat. So penalties even.
Are we going to have a piece?
Keith Swinton taxed around, and he has done his penalty, don't forget. So evens race, and Keith Swinton leads in what is a must-win match for the young Australian skipper.
We want him now. Okay, here we go, jibing.
Then Williams tracks onto his air and then jibes to attack.
2, 1, and squash.
So they're just forcing.
Using a little, Jerry, please. Okay, here we go. No, dummy, okay, dummy.
So Williams is going to go for a dummy, he's going to pretend to jibe.
Back up on port.
Keith Swinton has fallen for that dummy. And there goes Ian Williams, he's passed and down.
Do you think we've got a piece of him? We should have. Hey, come on!
Here comes Williams. He's luffing. He's pushing him up.
Flag him! Flag him!
Keith Swinton
Flag
has
him,
to do
mate.
more here.
Do what you can,
There's the
Jay.
white
I'll come
flag.
back a little for you.
But Williams is strong. We can see they're well above the ley lines for the marks.
Stay on the main,
The
Chris.
green flag from the umpires.
Green, yeah.
So Keith
Yeah,
Swinton's
just drop,
dropped
just
early. Williams will match. So Williams has managed to manufacture a superb run. It's giving him the opportunity. Here comes Keith Swinton. He's driving to cross.
What do you want me to do? No way! No way! It's got to be a red!
So
It's gotta
Keith
be a
Swinton
red,
slams
buddy.
in the jibe. You can see Keith Swinton is
That's gotta be
furious.
red.
He's yelling at the umpires. The flags are blazing. There's the white flag.
Oh, come on, guys.
And there's a blue flag. Penalty on Ian Williams.
Dropped too early. Okay, we're going to go.
It's hard.
Far gate.
That a clear mistake from the
Not a lot of
double,
bias
triple
against it,
world
mate.
champion.
Okay.
And
all right,
Keith
good
Swinton a reprieve back
Not
into
far,
this
yeah.
match.
call. Weight down.
I have to say it's hard to see quite how the umpires saw it that way.
Yeah, okay, forget
Keith
it.
Swinton has a substantial lead there as we look across from Williams. So Williams a penalty down and 5 lengths behind. Disaster has struck. The flawless performance of GAC Pindar through to this point. And Williams, reflecting, just trying to learn what he can from this match so they can prepare going forwards.
Yeah, we never really had any options to get left of him at the start.
To do a great job
Yeah.
of the final matchup.
hindsight.
But Keith
I
Swinton
forgot
came
the
into
impact
this
of the
match
pole coming
really
in was
fired
what
up.
did it. We had it
We
easy,
cannot
and
forget
then
about the
as
young
pole comes in
Australian.
and
He's
drops,
come back, barring
suddenly he
here,
gets another like 2
coming
meters
into that bottom
across.
mark.
I mean, I still think we had it, but
It's dominated that exchange, really. Managed to get the umpires to side with him. He's coming up to the finish line to claim his first win of this semi-final.
Well, Keith Swinton showing the steely determination that champions are made of, not knowing when they're beat. He pulled that one back. He went on to take the next flight as well and make it 2-2. But in the deciding flight, Ian Williams managed to get that decisive win and book his place in the final here at Match Race France. Well, Ian joins me now. First of all, Ian, congratulations on being a finalist here. At one moment, it was a long day. I bet you didn't know whether this would come.
Yeah, thank you very much. We certainly said after 2, let's try and do this in 3 and get it over before the enforced break, but it wasn't to be. We had to take it all the way.
But sometimes, as you pointed out in the semi-final for Keith as well, a lot more racing. Sometimes it bodes well for the final.
Oh, maybe. I don't know. We've all done a lot of racing now. So you've got to be at the top of your game by the time you get to the final, and hopefully we are.
Well, we'll give you some good news. You wanted a top 4 finish here. You're definitely secured a top 2 finish, which means at least a 12-point gap lead over Bjorn Hansen in the overall Alpari World Match Racing Tour leaderboard, which has got to be good going to Malaysia.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think with the average points still to come for Bjorn, I think that's going to put us pretty close overall. I think if we can win tomorrow, then we'll go into Malaysia just behind him by my calculations. So if we can do that, that would be great. If it comes down just to Malaysia, then we'll be happy.
I just want to know what your attitude coming to France was, because it seemed like in St Moritz that you were really disappointed. So did you come here with specific targets, or was it more just wanting to sail the way that you wanted to?
Yeah, we were disappointed in St Moritz. Things didn't really work out for us. But really, you just got to trust in what you're doing. You don't turn into a bad sailor overnight, and we knew that if we came back here and went back to the basics, really, that we could do well, and it's obviously working out pretty well.
It's the first time you will sail against Will Tiller in a final. What have you made of him? Of course, you beat him in the qualifying round to make it through to the quarters, but he's had a great regatta here.
Well, Will's sailing obviously very well to beat Laurie Jury, the round robin winner in 3 straight races. Shows that he's obviously figured something out. So we certainly won't be taking him lightly. I think we've got a few things to work on today. The starting wasn't very good. We were really fast around the course, and if we can get the starting together, it'll be hard for him. But
but that's a big if at the moment.
Well, we wish you well for that final tomorrow. Thank you for joining us.
No problem.
Thank you very much. Well, remember that you can join us for Finals Day here in Marseille at Match Race France, as a winner will be crowned for the 6th stage of the Alpari World Match Racing Tour. Do join us for that, but in the meantime, bye for now.